Hey, good evening, everybody out there. Very good evening to you, Fly Swatter. Yes, a wild Fuji appears. Thank you, everyone who's tuned in this evening. I hope you guys have been having a really, really nice weekend. I know I have. Got to spend time with my family. Got to spend the whole day with Fly Swatter today. Having just a lovely afternoon, making food together, making dinner together. It's been a really nice weekend for me. If you're tuned in live right now, tell me how it's going. Say hi. You guys know I'd love to hear from you. Tonight, I'm feeling really cozy. Spent the whole day, like I said, with Fly Swatter. A big part of the day, we spent making tea together. We made a bunch of different types of tea because I got her a brewer for her birthday, and we had to christen it. So, yeah, we tried all sorts of different really, really good teas, and now I'm having a mocktail sitting here this evening, and just wanted to play a game that made me think of that kind of thing. And also I figured Coffee Talk's probably a good chance for me to use my new hand tracking. Lets me act a little more, so why not? Without further ado, oh, that's right, my stuff got all mixed around. Hey, what's up, Keith? Kaith. My bad. Was your first actual video? It's more like a short? Ooh, I'll have to check it out. You can drop a link to it in my Discord. And if you're not already part of the Discord, you can type !Discord in chat, and it'll give you a link to it. But y'all give me just one moment. I gotta change something here. Screen capture is on the wrong screen. Screen 2. There we go. Alright. I hope you're having a good weekend, just like I've been. Litten. K the Litten. There we go, that makes more sense. Okay, so it's been forever since we played Coffee Talk, which means that I've forgotten a bunch of the story. I know I have stuff in my drawer right now that I'm supposed to give to people, and I don't remember who's supposed to get what. So this will be interesting. But yeah, let's do it. Hope the power hiccups didn't affect the machine too much. This is a very slow start. Here we go. Right in the nick of time. Welcome, you two. Also, y'all be patient with me while I remember all the different characters that I've developed here. It's a relief to see you safe and sound. I don't remember my voice for Fuji. Or for Silver. I think I made him like... Did I make him like deep voice? No, he wasn't deep voice British. That's a different guy. I'm just gonna make him like really deep voice. Hi, Fuji. Yes, we're also very relieved. It was a little scary at last time. I don't remember my voice for Amanda. I think I was doing just Silver's old voice for Amanda. We analyzed the events of the evening and found them 31.245% frightening and 68.755 distasteful. Living in such a hurry is not an experience we care to repeat. Hopefully this will be a quieter evening. Yes, that is our wish. Anyhow, greetings are customary in cafes, bars, and restaurants, are they not? Therefore, good evening. Good even if in reality it should be good night. We find that very strange. That good evening is a way to say hello, but good night is a way to say goodbye. Is this assuming that you never start an encounter at night? Because that theory would appear to be empirically wrong. For example, this is the second time we meet, Earthchild, and both times have been at night. Our 100% sample does not bear out the aforementioned premise, but additionally, the very concepts of evening and morning seem only marginally... Amanda. Yes, what is it? I think Fuji tried to interject a couple of times. Forgive me if I'm mistaken, Fuji. No, it's alright. I didn't have anything important to say. The truth is, I'm not sure why our greetings have a circadian rhythm. Earthlings are creatures of habit, I suppose. They get attached to certain ways of using language, and often don't question the actual meaning of words. Yes. At least in this particular case, no one's getting hurt. Since I arrived here, I observed that some thoughtless uses of language... Wow, the game volume's too loud right now. Get it down to 45. Even lower. 35. Okay, that's better. Since I arrived here, I have observed that some thoughtless use of language can have a much more painful effect. Indeed. We see and we agree. And we apologize for interrupting you, Fuji. Don't worry about it. Communicating without a hive connection is rather challenging. Besides, we have been in a somewhat heightened mental state. We have been finding Earth quite curious. Extraordinary, even. We are keen to absorb as much information as we can during our visit here. It seems to us, our siblings who previously visited Earth came back with findings of a rather superficial nature. We are excited to gather data that will advance the science of Earth studies. Our return to the hive will be triumphal. Of course, we do not do such things for the glory. But still, we are looking forward to seeing your work recognized. Our work. So are you a scholar, Miss Amanda? Yes, that is a good equivalence of what we are. We specialize in data gathering and analysis of poorly charted territories. That sounds very impressive. Oh, DGA PCT is much less impressive than our siblings' mission. Silver is an explorer and an adventurer. He's deserving of respect. And his mission is to find a prospective partner. And his mission to find a prospective partner is of the utmost importance. Still prospective, huh? No progress on that front, I take it? Well, I wouldn't quite say that. Very intriguing. You're always so professional, Fuji. You rarely ask direct questions, but I think you're a little curious about the gossip, right? What is gossip? Gossip is information about what goes on in other people's lives. Oh, we see. So it's like data on individual beings, then? Yes, that sounds right. We love gossip. What is wrong with it? Nothing at all, and I would love to listen to yours. But let me at least make you a drink first. We must consider our choice of drink carefully. We suggest our sibling goes first. Are you ready to order, Silver? I have an idea, yes. Can we expect an interesting new recipe? You're a barista yourself now, after all. A barista? How am I? Oh, you mean the cafe. Yes, you mentioned you were opening one, didn't you? I am, after a fashion. But I'm not focusing on drink menus just yet. Also intriguing. I promise I'm not just withholding information, Fuji, but things are a little complicated. Is it alright if we start with the drink? I'll try my best to explain everything afterwards. That sounds good to me. Then, I think I'd like something simple tonight. Do you remember the first drink I ordered when I came here years ago? Wasn't it a coffee-based drink? It was. A coffee-based drink, and I think you mentioned it was very bitter. Bitter and tart, right? Oh, hands messing up. Yes, I think that's right. A bitter and tart coffee drink. A bitter and tart coffee drink? Could it be... Let's see. Bitter and tart coffee drink. Oh, Jahe. Tobruk. Originally from Indonesia. Bitter and tart. Bitter and tart, though, makes me think of coffee and lemon. Let's do... Yeah, because I don't know. Ginger doesn't scream tart to me. It is bitter, though. Bitter and tart coffee drink. Could it be? That's very bitter. Reset. What if we do them opposite? It's warmer. It's very bitter. It's not sweet. Coffee, ginger, and lemon. Let's see if it's a named drink. Ginger lemon coffee? No. Trash it. What if we do coffee, lemon? That's bitter and tart, alright. Brew. A black lemon. Let's try it. Here's a black lemon for you, Silver. That definitely looks like what I had in mind. And it tastes interesting. It's very minimal yet strong. Very enjoyable. I think I might prefer sweeter things, but I'm glad I tried this one. You know, I second what Miss Amanda said last time. You feel the same in some ways, yet also very different. I don't know. I do think that everyone keeps changing all the time. Maybe we feel like our personalities make sense because we see ourselves in hindsight, when the truth is we make ourselves up as we go along. That is an insightful theory, Silver. You have grown wiser. You used to be a rather youthful and innocent part of the hive. Oh well, I've had to learn and adapt here. Has been a couple of years after all. But despite all that, and considering what I said about people changing all the time, I don't think I've changed all that much. In fact, it's as if I've been becoming a little more me every day. Just revealing myself. Speaking of that, we meant to ask. How did you choose this specific Earthling appearance over another? Our observation is that Earthlings come in a great many varieties, with a near infinity of combinations. Did you run a random generation algorithm? Oh no, it wasn't random at all. Even if at first it wasn't a conscious process, I chose the way I look because it felt true to who I am. When I first started coming to this cafe, I had a hard time understanding this world and its rules. There were already some things that I could relate to. Some things that felt familiar. Like Hyde's eyes, that always see beyond the surface. Or Gal's outfit, which was a sign of kindness and trust. I borrowed those traits from them without even realizing. You took inspiration from them. Yes, our species seems to have the ability to do that. But Gala's fashion I couldn't keep after all. Came with responsibilities. People stop me all the time to ask me for medical advice. I can see how that would be problematic. Yes. Then I found this fictional universe, where all the stories take place in the stars. So I changed my outfit to imitate theirs. And at some point, it all came together. One morning, I saw myself in the mirror and I felt like the way I looked matched who I was. It made me feel at peace. So although I look different now than from when we first met, and although I have learned the ways of this world a bit, and have grown a bit, well, in many ways, I still feel the same. Different, but same. Yes, different, but same. It makes sense to us. It really does. Oh, is this Laurel? This is from Pearl. Still no news from Midge. We think that odds are now 84.308 that she is phantoming you. Do you mean ghosting? We mean phantoming, as in when you think you hear a sound, but your ears are merely playing a trick on you. We thought we had established a hive connection with Midge, but it was only a phantom sound after all. Anyhow, what is Pearl saying? That her calendar might clear up soon if I want to meet up. Oh, Silver. Sounds like things are going very well indeed. I think it may be time I tell you a little bit about this. But we wish to order a drink as well. Oh, of course. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Amanda. You hear phantom sounds? Uh-oh. What kind of phantom sounds do you hear over there? Our apologies, but the machine's having issues today. We'll let you know as soon as it's working again. Curious that Earth's drink-making skills are so refined, yet so unreliable. This is a land of contradictions. It sure is. But do carry on, sibling. Right, so stray cat meows. I've been relying on Amanda to help me with the online part of online dating, and it's been working really well. On average. There have also been some small issues. Things are strange. Online dating has a reputation for emphasizing that, yeah. Some Earthlings express their interest, but when you say hello, they never answer back. While in real life, saying hello is a starter for 99.845 of conversations. It seems that online, more humorous or breeding-oriented openers are favored. However, if an opener is entirely horned, it is considered out of bounds and angrily dismissed. Horned? Yes, that is when prospective partners send you close-up pictures of their horns. Oh boy. People do that? Oh yes. I think it would be fine after a bit of conversation. If we get into the mood and they ask me first, I'd probably say yes. Horns can be really pretty, you know. But it feels very strange when that's the first thing they do, before they even write a single word. I can imagine. And then sometimes Earthlings express interest, but after reading a joke that is statistically funny 99.908% of the time, answer with a sad face and block communications. Totally not tick. I hear the faint steps of a monarch hunting. Ooh. A monarch? Are you from my Titanfall streams? Oh, it's UK. Oh, okay, cool. Well, thank you for hanging out on another account with me. Funny for you, 99.908% of the time. Yes. Fortunately, online dating is governed by the laws of large numbers, which favors persistence. We are patient. Amanda has been spending a lot of time on the app, and it's started to work out. I'm now having conversations with some really nice people, especially Pearl. We prefer Laurel. Her facial features are more symmetrical, but Silver seems to favor the asymmetrical Earthling. It's just... she sounds like a really good person. She's a communications director for a charity that fights homelessness. She cares about other people a lot. I don't think she's been very lucky in return. But she's very funny and curious of everything, and her smile. Please desist. We can sense your hormones boiling. And she's the person you might be getting to date with. Getting to go on a date with. Excuse me, Silver. I really hope so. Do you have a day and time for your date? No. This is on a different topic. Please excuse me. So I take it you've been enjoying your time on Earth, Miss Amanda. Hmm. Or not? No, we have been enjoying it. But we also see the limits of it. How do you mean? We are a hive mind. A hive mind knows no boundaries or limitations. We share all our thoughts and desires. It is not difficult for us to connect. We are born connected. But Earthlings are guarded. They have complex emotions, and they have no means of truly knowing what anyone else feels. That makes them afraid of judgment and of hurt. It must be very difficult and painful for them to connect deeply. There's so much that they must let go of first. We would not live like that. You said that online networks were like a hive. Like a hive, but not a true hive. A true hive requires honesty and directness, as well as a desire to deeply understand others. I see. You don't think you could ever adapt the way Silver has? Sorry, you don't think you could ever adapt the way Silver has? Silver is different. Even when he was a part of us, we could sense him looking outwards. That is why he has become such an amazing explorer. And that is why he made the effort to learn Earthlings' codes and behaviors. He did not just want to understand, he wanted to experience. We are not like him. We like to seek knowledge on what is different from us. But once we have that knowledge, we are satisfied. Sounds like the Halo Grave Mine. Maybe a little bit. Uncovering it and bringing it back is what makes us happy. This is curious. It seems we are picking up some Earthling instincts after all. Which is a good thing that our data readings here should soon be complete. And Silver's on his way to getting a date. It would appear so. Amanda, we have to go. What? Again? That call was bad news. The agent. Too late. Just hide behind the counter, quick. Good evening, Mr. Agent. We apologize, but our machine's been having issues. Cannot serve drinks at the moment. You know very well I'm not here for drinks. I'd rather not involve any more civilians in this, though. Oh, do you mean me? I'm sorry, but can't whatever this is wait for another night? I haven't finished my drink yet, and it looks like rain again outside. Well, here's something that can't wait for starters. Barista, do you happen to find an ID card lying around? An ID card? Not that I can recall. Let me just rummage through my drawer. Yep, there's an ID card right there. What is this? Inspect someone's apartment key. Okay, maybe. A seemingly important ID card. Okay. Me shuffling through my drawer like, oh my gosh, is there an ID card in here? No, there's no card in here. Not that I can recall, no. Good evening, Wise Agent 47 here. He's from the GIB, which are hunting down the aliens. Well, you haven't been the most trustworthy element. So I think I'm going to look around for it, if it's all the same to you. Maybe it's fallen behind the counter. Oh, do I just give it to him now to make him go away? Oh. I think that's the thing to do. Or wait, I can't give it to him unless I make him a drink, right? Can I? No, I can't. I have to be able to make him a drink to be able to give it to him. Oh, no. Throw the briefcase? Yeah, the whole drawer. Please, please let me give it to him. Let me check our lost and found drawer first. Would this happen to be it? Oh, dude, I called it. I called it. I knew what I had to do. I had to give it to him. Seems like an important ID card. Shame of someone to lose it. Well, well, how astonishing. It was here after all. Sounds like my suspicions weren't entirely wrong, were they? It was an honest mistake. Before you make another honest mistake, I'd like you to remember that I'm good at my job. That sounds very that sounds like a very impressive job to have. What is it you're doing exactly? We uncover illegal aliens and extradite them. Which is why I've been coming here in the first place. We keep getting tips that there have been alien sightings around this cafe. Speaking of which, have you noticed anything out of the ordinary, young man? I can't say that I have. I don't come here all that often. But it's always seemed very above board to me. Are you sure the tips aren't a prank? Pardon me for a moment, guys. I gotta move my mic. It seems that some young people enjoy those as a pastime. There are very popular videos of them online. Oh, I'm gonna sneeze. Whew. Am I gonna have a second one? Oh, no. Thank you, Flywater. That... maybe it is, but I still have to investigate properly. Otherwise, my superiors will have my head on a platter. But you can't waste your time on a cold trail either. Surely your superiors will see that you've done your best. I doubt that. They're a bit obsessed with the alien situation. Obsessed? Is it really that big of an issue? Well... oh, voice crack. Well, having such unusual elements around disturbs the public peace. Your average Joe has no clue what to make of them, you know. It makes people feel unsettled. I'm getting their voices mixed up. I see. Ban the sneeze? I wish. Although the visible aliens aren't too bad, from where I'm standing, at least we can identify and extract them. Aliens who try to pass for Earthlings are a bigger problem. Why so? For one, it just muddles things. No matter how much they look, or how much they try to look like Earthlings, they were born aliens, and aliens they will remain. But now, they're aliens who don't look like aliens. What does that mean, you know? And where does it stop? What if some Earthlings decide they want to look like aliens? And that would be a huge mess. Would it? Anyway, the top brass insists that we go after them. And in the end, that makes my job a lot harder. All that time spent detecting them. Give me a good spacesuit wearing alien any day, you know. Oh. But don't you worry about a thing. We at Fire always find a way to keep the public safe. I see. So how do you go about detecting them exactly? That one's easy. Once I have my suspicions, I check their ID. That makes it all clear, right? Right. I do wonder, though. What is it? And I'm sorry if I'm being too curious. I have a habit of putting my foot in my mouth. No, you're good. No harm in asking. In that case, what is it that makes aliens so very different? There are all sorts of people living here. They all have different personalities, different looks. And for me, when I walk through the streets of Seattle, and I see that no two people are alike, I'll admit that it makes me very happy. So if someone comes from further away, but they feel an Earthling at heart, would they really be more different from the people who live in this city? Than the people in this city are different from each other? Or would they just be another version of an Earthling? Perhaps no less beautiful? You You know what? At the end of the day, I don't know, nor do I care all that much. Just trying to get the job done here. But you sure have opinions, don't you? You wouldn't happen to be friends with aliens yourself, would you? Now, surely, that is, you do know that harboring illegal aliens is a crime? Oh. What was that? Just the coffee machine. It seems to have restarted now. That's a relief. Right. This is getting more suspicious by the minute. Stand aside. I'm going to conduct a search. Meow. What the heck is this? If I'm not mistaken, this is a local cat. It's come over once before. Looks like it might be hiding from another stray. It's very cute. It's also irrelevant to the current... Drat. I have an emergency elsewhere. But if either of you think you're getting off the hook, you're sorely mistaken. You'll be hearing from me soon. Meow. So it wasn't a phantom meow. Yeah, it was me from the other side of the city. What is that? It's a cat. Never seen a cat? Yeah, idiot. Silver, you're trembling. That's all right. You can come out now, I think, Amanda. Well, we found this experience 100% distasteful. Actually, it was 40.235 distasteful, 20.834 scary, and 38.931 exciting. Ha. I apologize. This is just nerves. We're truly sorry for this disturbance. It's not your fault at all. But should you be sticking around here? The agent might come back. No. I lured him away, at least for now. You did? Although it's a good thing the little cat came when it did. It bought us some precious minutes. What sort of earthling are you? Meow. We see. Do you speak cat? We can feel this earthling's intent better than usual. It's expressing it clearly. It wishes to rest and be left alone. I feel all out of sorts. Is the machine really working again? It is, indeed. Then make us a drink, and one for Silver as well. The same one should be fine for both. Just make it hot and comforting, and what would you like, sibling? I think I need some sweetness right now. I would really appreciate a hot, very sweet, very comforting drink. Alright, hot, very sweet, very comforting. I'm thinking milk with honey and cinnamon. It's not that hot. It's very sweet. Maybe cocoa. Well, cocoa doesn't show up as warm. What the heck? Hot, very sweet, very comforting drink. No. Reset. Milk. No. Reset. Coffee. This and this. Ah, but it's bitter. I don't want it to be bitter. Why is milk and cinnamon? That's really sweet. So, milk, cinnamon, honey. Very warm, little cool, very sweet. Milk, honey, cinnamon, not as warm. Okay. Let's do milk, cinnamon, honey. We'll see if this brews us anything good. A bed chamber. That sounds lovely. Am I supposed to give either of them this lighter? Oh no, the old lighter belongs to Georgie, doesn't it? Officer Georgie. Back. Bed chamber. Sounds like hot choco. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, but then I tried to do hot chocolate there and it didn't really work. This sounds really nice. Here you go. Sweet drinks for the two of you. This isn't bad. Although it could probably have been a little sweeter. Ah, I got it wrong. The sensation of this is not vastly different from what you served us the other night. But it sounds like it will be fine. Damn. I'm impressed though, Silver. You've become quite savvy at navigating these situations, even if I'm sure you'd rather avoid them altogether. Yes, I would definitely prefer to avoid them. But I need to get used to them anyway. It does sound like you got suspicious today. That's far from the worst of it. What do you mean? Fuji. You know the cafe I said I'm opening? Yes? Well, it's not exactly like this cafe. In fact, it's not exactly a cafe at all. For the past few months, it's been the basis of operations for SAVE. SAVE? SAVE. Society for Aliens and Various Extraterrestrials. Wow. I know, it sounds very reckless. No, it sounds rather admirable. I think I underestimated you. I don't know. But you see why I had to become savvy, as you said. I have a lot of people depending on me now. Those who are just arriving to Earth and are confused and scared. Those who have adopted Earthling appearances and are trying to blend in. Those who are learning how to understand life here, and how to understand themselves. For all of them, it's an existential matter. Not everyone is meant to be a hive mind. I know I wasn't. No offense, Amanda. We are not offended. We have always known you were different from us. It is all the same to us. You are our sibling, whether you live as the hive or as an earthling. Amanda, I really do love you. What is love? That is not a conversation I think I can have right now. I'll explain it to you tomorrow, okay? After we both have a rest. We will remind you of it. I know you will. I think I'm getting a little tired now. Is it alright if we go back? Absolutely. Our energy is also 98.429 depleted. Silver, is there anything we can do to help? No, I don't think so. Thank you for offering, really. But you have a different part to play in all of this. And you've been playing it very well. You're very kind. Well, in that case, have a good night, the two of you. And please come again soon. You'll always be welcome here. Us and many others. We know and we're grateful. Good night, Fuji. I'd say goodnight to the cat, but I don't think it really needs my wishes. Good night, Fuji. See? Now we can use good night. We find it rather odd that maybe we should continue this chat while we walk? Alright. Oh, what a night. This has been a great deal more animated than we bargained for. And I suppose we have a new four-legged friend now. I wonder what you're doing here, little one. Don't you have a home? Sorry, I didn't mean to wake you up. Ow. Meow. Oh well, I guess it's time for you to let me close up shop. But, Silver, it's an honor to be related to someone like you. Your favorite character. I do like that cat. Also, apparently we're related to Silver. Interesting. Black magic. Sweet, cool, and magically wakes you up. I wonder what's in it. Looks like coffee and mint. Oh, hey, by the way, if you're just joining in, good evening. I hope you guys are having a lovely evening like I have been having. It's not very obvious. We're playing Coffee Talk, kicking back, just trying to wind down to roll into our next week. Y'all, please excuse me for a sec. I gotta answer a message. All right. Cool. Tuesday, September 26th, 2023. All right, and the Evening Whispers coming to us with 3 new headlines. First, Workaholics Treatment Center to open in 2024. No phone, no laptop, just rest. Beachgoers report silver algae blooming on Alki Beach. And curbing recent security breaches, government to block data leakers' websites. Something's missing from the drawer. Did I misplace it? Somehow I feel like it's going to be a very long, long night. Or not. Good evening. Hey, Fuji. How are you? Not too shabby, I hope? Everything's just fine? You sure? Positive. Gasp, Miwa. Welcome back. Welcome to the stream. We're playing Coffee Talk. You missed the last evening. I'll catch you up. Basically, Silver and Amanda were hanging out, our alien friends, and we almost got busted by the agent from the GIB who's looking to deport all the aliens. And we also found out that apparently I'm related to Silver. So that's interesting. How about you, sir? How's work? Coffee Talk, yes. My shift is over, so I'm free now. Nice. That reminds me, Mr. Hyde was here just the other day. Ah, that's right. Did he tell you the reason for his visit? Yeah. He's moving back here, right? Or at least that's the plan. Yes, what a nice surprise. He told me he's got a few things to discuss all night. Well, it's part of why I'm here tonight. Aside from getting myself a hot drink, that is. On that note, I'm so ready to take your order. Much obliged. So Henry told me about this Indonesian ginger drink. It has milk, honey, and a couple of other stuff in it. I think it's called STMJ. I'll have a cup of that. STMJ? And what did he say it had in it? Indonesian. Indonesian. Can I look at my chat log? Milk, honey, and a couple of other stuff. Okay. Milk, honey, Indonesian. What did he describe it as? Ginger. I want to see those hands prepping that drink. Sorry. All right. Brew. Honey ginger milk. That doesn't sound right. Let's swap the ginger and the honey. Trash it. Let's do milk, ginger, honey. What could STMJ stand for? Proper barista. Very profesh. Thank you. STMJ. There it is. I kind of want to go make that. Well, I literally just made it. I've already forgotten. It was milk, then ginger, then honey. I'll look at it in a minute. Serve. One nutritious drink from the archipelago coming up. Yes, thank you, Fly Swatter. Thanks a lot. So what's in it again? It's a hot blend of egg, milk, ginger, and honey. Ooh, egg. The drink's name itself is the ingredients. Susu tole madu jahe. Milk. Oh, susu tele madu and jahe. Milk, egg, honey, and ginger. No wonder it somewhat reminds me of eggnog. Albeit spicier and not as rich. But I can see why Hindri likes it. It's a great stamina drink. He probably needs it to keep up with Rachel's work. You're probably right. As long as he remembers to take breaks. Egg? Egg from Miwa? Miwa, have you ever had a drink with egg in it? Maybe I should invite him for a drink here sometime. What do you think? That would be lovely. Then consider it done. You know what? I don't think Hyde will show up tonight. Oh? Why is that? When I called him earlier to confirm, he sounded a little annoyed. And it's not exactly great outside either. I thought he liked this kind of weather. Him? Yes. His car? Not so much. That thing wouldn't survive this kind of storm. Now that you mention it, you may be right. I used to drive him in that car back in the day. Did he ever tell you how old it is? Yep, gave me the whole backstory of it. Oh. I guess I'm just surprised he still uses it at all. The car clearly holds special meaning to him. He was also quite sentimental about it. Which makes me wonder if it has anything to do with him moving back here. Did I dab? I didn't mean to dab. Oh, nuh-uh, no way. You'd be surprised. Oh, it's my microphone. I keep seeing my microphone and thinking it's my hand. I still haven't figured out how to get around that. I might have to get like a head-mounted microphone, like a headset one. But yeah, you'd be surprised. There's some really, really good drinks that have egg in it. Like a homemade eggnog? I mean, the store-bought stuff, disgusting. But homemade eggnog is one of the most, like, decadent things I've ever drank. And, I gotta say, I have a spot in my heart for a whiskey sour. And a whiskey sour is not a whiskey sour without egg white. Never grabbed a mug, cracked a few eggs, and downed it. Ooh, no, I've never done it with a mug. I have eaten plenty of raw eggs over in Japan where it's safe, though. What do you mean? He lived here before, right? Yeah. And he kept bringing up the past, too. Are you saying his move is motivated by nostalgia? I was gonna say homesickness, but I realize that makes no sense. I get what you're trying to say, though. It's the strange longing for times gone by. Considering how fast things are changing these days. Maybe even too fast. Which is ironic, really. What is? Live long enough, and you'll realize the only constant in life is change itself. Things like shifting necessities, curveballs the world throws you at you, decay. Just stuff we have to deal with indefinitely. Considering our lifespans, you think we'd get used to it at some point. But we never do. Never completely, anyway. I suppose the idea of getting used to change is a paradox in and of itself. That sounds about right. Perhaps nostalgia is like an anchor for dinosaurs like us. Keeps us from losing ourselves to the world's relentless speed. You get used to these after a while, huh? Pretty much. Just don't know how you feel about drinking an egg? Well, don't just drink an egg straight, you know. Oh, I'm gonna be blocking her texts. I gotta move myself. Hold on. I can block my own text, that's fine. Oh, hey there. We meet again. I don't remember her. I think I just made her, like, really high-pitched. Yes. Hello. Excuse me for a moment. Got it. Oh. Gotta move myself again. Welcome, Miss Riona. Good evening. I'm meeting up with someone. Oh, okay then. How's your car, by the way? My car? Oh, do you mean the tire? There's really no need for concern as it was an easy fix. But thank you for asking. My pleasure. May I order a cup of Russian tea? Russian tea? Do I know how to make that? Tea. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, I don't know how to make Russian tea. I don't want to disappoint her, so I'm kind of thinking about maybe just looking this one up. Yeah, I'm gonna look this one up. Tea, lemon, cinnamon. Okay, I never would have got that. It's Russian real high pour and done pour. Oh, is it her apartment key? I hate to look stuff up, but it's been so long since we played and I don't want to degrade the experience for you guys. You feel like death? Stormy, I'm so sorry. Okay. No, it's not her key. Back. But I'm glad to see you in here. Hopefully this game will be nice and cozy and make you feel a little bit better. Serve it. Russian tea for the lady rushing to deliver. It's a good one. It's perfect, by the way. Thank you. Nothing well? You have a caffeine headache? Oh, I'm so sorry. I consider myself so lucky to not get those. I could never imagine. Wait, are you in withdrawal or have you had too much? You're welcome. So who are you meeting with, if I may ask? Don't watch them consume caffeine, Stormy. You're addicted to Coca-Cola and you're completely out of? Oh, do you have like tea or coffee or anything you could drink? Or, oh, no, I'm actually gonna not recommend any specific, over-the-counter medicines. It's too late for that now? Oh, I'm so sorry. You should know, shouldn't you? After all, you were tasked to give me his contact info. Ah, that's right. So you two did end up connecting after all. We did, yes. But truth be told, I really wasn't sure about contacting him at all. Why is that? Because as far as I'm concerned, there was no real reason for me to do so. Nevertheless, I sent him an email the following night, right after the completion of my final delivery at 3 a.m. That's pretty late. A little, but surely no worse than forgetting about it altogether. But he replied straight away to my surprise. Had no idea he was such a night owl. Or perhaps an extremely early bird. Right? I wonder if he ever sleeps. That should be a question for you too, miss. Oops. Anyhow, he answered me with an apology. He regretted his rudeness from when we first met. Which was another surprise, since I didn't think it was such a matter of concern. Well, he did return here the next evening looking for you. Did he? Yep. Said so himself. I see. Peculiar. Never too late for some cola? Yeah. Okay, you'll drink more than one cup of coffee tomorrow. True, but you're out? So sad, so sad. I'm sorry. In any case, we exchanged phone numbers and have been texting ever since. Then he said he wants to meet up and speak in person. Which is why I'm here now. But I'm still not quite sure it's necessary. I mean, maybe he just wants to chat and hang out? Perhaps. I suppose we'll see. Can't forget my frozen patties on... You can't get your frozen patties unstuck together? Ooh. Try wedging a butter knife in them? Wingman Fuji? Hey, I tried my best. A knife! Yeah. The head's not coming tonight. Baseball pitch into wall? Good idea. Put a chef's knife? No luck. Oh, you could try heating the knife first. Like, run hot water over it. Yeah, hot water. Probably for the best, given the circumstances. Is he okay? Yeah, he just wants to take it easy tonight. That's understandable. My apologies for these surges. You microwave them for 15 seconds? Ooh, stop copying you? You... Stop copying me. I was a VTuber first. I'm just messing with you. My apologies for these surges. I was hoping it'd be a bit more stable as they go by, but... Gasp. No need to apologize for something out of your control. That's right. You tried everything you could. I know. Thank you for your understanding. I did say it. I did say it. But... Not like it matters who was here first. As if I'm the first VTuber on this platform. How are you doing, miss? Hey there. Did you manage to resolve your issues with children? Sorry? Oh, I mean the hospital admission problem from the other day. Oh, that. For a minute there, I thought I had beef with kids I was unaware of. Sorry for the misunderstanding. No worries, that was funny. It's only been a few days, so not much has changed. How about you? Feeling better? Yes, well, I apologize for the way I acted a few days ago. We all have our bad days, so don't worry about it. Thank you. While we're on the topic, I told Officer Georgie what happened to your car. Would you mind pointing out where you believe the incident took place? Sure. It was quite near the police station, actually. No, our friendship is not over. Take that back right now. Take that back right now. Our friendship is not over. I don't know what I'm doing with my hand at this point. Not finished. Not finished. Can't be finished. Not from that. I've said way meaner things than that. At a metered spot, actually. Just outside the now defunct library. Yeah, I guess I could make myself sit at the table, although my proportions are all weird. Oh, the vacant building at the Bourne intersection? God, I'm having to move around a lot. Finito? It's not finito. Mada hajimaru dake. Only beginning. Yes, that's correct. I see. So it was originally a library. You know the area? You're right, the audacity. Pathetic emoji. Fuji Fox pathetic. Oh my gosh, I love that emoji. Or emote. I know of that property, yeah. Yeah, I love it too. It's been abandoned for a long time now. But it's a heritage building, so I often wonder why nothing's been done with it. It's located in a very populated, culture-centric neighborhood. That's true. There's even an art college nearby. Right. Then again, I've always found this street a bit odd. Odd? How? It's just barren. Especially if you consider the area. And the weird thing is, I feel like it wasn't always that way. Feel? Don't you mean remember? Nope, exactly what I said. It's a feeling, not a clear memory. Strange, isn't it? That is odd. Well, this used to be a flea market there. There used to be a flea market there a long time ago. Perhaps that's what you're recalling? A flea market, huh? The last time I drove there, I remember seeing nothing but concrete. Oh wait. There was a single dead tree surrounded by strange trinkets. A dead tree, huh? No idea why I almost forgot about it. It stuck out like a sore thumb. About 8 feet tall. No leaves. It's been there forever too, as far as I know. That hawthorn tree was something of a landmark for us drivers. And the trinkets you spoke of were actually remembrances of sorts. Remembrances? Hold on, I'm just gonna recap a bit here, okay? Sure. Your car was vandalized near a metered parking spot in front of an abandoned library. On a seemingly deserted street within a busy area. That is a large dead tree surrounded by remembrances for some reason. Sounds about right. Except the tree is no longer there. Oh? Are you serious, Pops? Why wouldn't I be? That is crazy. Oh, I'm gonna have a full screen. I don't know where to put myself. I'll just make myself small. In the middle. You were in stitches when we made it? Yeah. Oh my gosh, it was so fun. There's also the 0.5 zoom one. I don't know if I uploaded it yet. Good evening, gentlemen. Hiya, everyone. Oh boy. I thought I'd be early, but you're already here, lady. Hello. Fuji, for the love of all things holy, tell me my ladder is here. Well, you're in luck because it is. Hot damn! Thank goodness. Would you like me to get it for you now? Nah, it's fine. I'm just glad to know it's here. Just bring it with my drink later. Sure. Let me know when you're ready to order. Cheers. Well, well, well. What's up, y'all? What's new? Evening, officer. We were just talking about the spot where Miss Riona's car may have been vandalized. Oh? They got your car too, lady. Yes, but it's not a big issue. Still, sorry you had to experience that. Where did you park your car, miss? I can send you the coordinates if you'd like. That'd be real swell. Got it. Okay. Oh. Is it within the area you expected, or... Pretty much. The same location where I parked mine a week ago. I see. You can rest assured we already increased patrols in that area. That's great. But I'm the only one doing it at the moment. That sucks. What's that? Am I hearing you out of all people doubting my skill, Fuji? No, of course not. I just thought it means an unfortunate increase to your workload. Ah, well. Them's the breaks, I suppose. Anyway, give me your strongest espresso, Fuji, and don't forget my lighter. Pink, pink, pink. I gotta put it in the grinder, hit the button. Alright. And a little tamp in the portafilter. Turn that. Start the brew. A little pre-infusion. There's the shot pull. And off. And we'll give him his lighter. Proceed. Oh, there it is. Thanks, Fuji. You probably think I'm being silly, but what can I say? It's my lucky charm. Yeah. It's borderline superstitious, I know. Don't you have anything of the sort? Well, I have a good reason to be superstitious. Whenever I don't have this with me, things happen. You're falling asleep, so if you don't hear from me, you're dreaming about being wealthy and healthy? Well, I hope you get both of those things sooner than you could ever imagine, Miwa. Rest easy. Right. Alright, here comes the strongest espresso in the house. Cheers. I'm gonna make myself big again. I'm just gonna put myself in the corner. Ah, perfect as always. You ready to order? Might as well. I'd like something desserty, because it's my cheat day. Sure thing. Any specifics in mind? Well, I saw this video of a Spanish hot cocoa drink yesterday. It was so thick, I thought it was chocolate sauce. The name also reminded me of a song. But for some reason, I can't remember the title right now. You know, that sounds oddly familiar. For real. Then I'll have that thick cocoa. It's got milk and a little hot, spicy kick to it. Alright, well, choco, milk, and hot spicy? Ginger? Ginger spicy. Yeah, let's try it. Brew. Don't worry. You'll share with me and Fly Swatter. Thank you very much. Oh, launch! Oh my gosh, I see it going on right now. Thank you so much for telling me. Wow! Guys, I just watched a rocket go up from out my window. Holy cow. That was sick. I gotta start looking at chat more often. I could've watched that whole thing. Man, talk about a cool way to end a really nice weekend. Make myself bigger again. There we go. Wow. It was so pretty. Oh, the orange glow of a rocket's trail. Gorgeous. It's crazy how my eyes just don't even see it in the background. I didn't even have to move my head to look at it. Still visible? Oh. Guys, we're gonna put the stream on hold. I'm gonna go stare at this for a second. I'll be right back. Well, that was really nice. Thank you for telling me about that, Fly Swatter. That was really special for me to get to go watch that for a little bit. Rocket launch on your goal list now? Let's go to one. Man, I can't tell you. For any of you guys who haven't gotten to see a rocket launch in person, it's so beautiful. Maybe it's just because I'm a nerd, but oh my gosh, I love them. Alright. Got our Spanish Sahara. Here comes this cup of Spanish Sahara for you. Rockets are amazing. Oh, so that's what it's called. That's what we call it here, at least. Very cool. Then, bon appetit. I think this is it. Very tasty. Thanks, Fuji. You're so welcome. So, Pops, just earlier, when you were telling me about your creepy patrolling experience, right? Was it in the same location where the lady's car was? Creepy patrolling experience? Well, I don't know if I should even talk about it. Because maybe it's just a tad too spooky. Even for me. What happened? Tell him, Pops. It's not that big a deal, honestly. Then all the more reason to talk about it, right? Maybe someone here will know something. You got a point there. Y'all were talking about the area anyway, right? Yep. Well, I've been patrolling there the last few nights. The street itself is fairly straightforward. It's about half a mile round trip for the intersection and back. There's nothing much there either. A concrete sidewalk with metered parking spots, a fence here and there, and an unfinished construction site with a couple CCTVs dotted about. No tree? What tree? There used to be a dead tree in front of the old library. Huh. Oh, that old dead tree. It was uprooted by the city back in January. The commercial community decided it wasn't really a good look. So when the city started a massive cleanup project last year, well, they simply voted to get rid of it. I overacted that. I see. Why? What's up? We were actually talking about it earlier, and being a decades-old landmark aside, could there be something more to the tree than just, well, being old? You think so? That's what I think after listening to Miss Riona. Are you expecting something from me, Fuji? Huh? Oh, no. I'm sorry if I crossed the line. You just seem to know a lot about it, and I don't want to mix up the facts. I understand. But I would like to hear the officer's spooky tale first, if you don't mind. Gladly, miss. Almost forgot about me there, huh? So anyway, patrolling on that street is an easy task. Only 4 to 5 cars are parked there overnight, at most, which makes keeping track a breeze. Sounds ideal enough. As expected, though, nothing happened the first 2 nights. But yesterday was a different story. Whoa! Oh, hold on. What a stage setup. Yeah. Oh, phew. There you go. Thank goodness. Sorry about that. Please, continue. Alrighty. Well, it was near the end of my shift and I found nothing was amiss. There were only 4 cars parked that night. 2 spaced across the street and 2 on the opposite corner, side by side. My plan was to leave after I walked one last round to make sure everything was okay. And a reminder, you can cover the whole place in only 8 minutes. Okay. Then, at the end of my walk, I took a drag on my cigarette. Smug as I was, about to clock out, thinking 'twas another night job well done. Right? Wrong. As I was immediately faced with the impossible. 3 cars, 2 side by side, 1 across the street. All tires flat. That's 12 vandalized tires for you. In a span of less than 10 minutes. That's so strange. It would take several minutes to flatten just 1 tire. And that's if you were using the right tools. Right. Hey, Vendus. Welcome in. Hope you're having a good weekend. I'm honored that you're making me the end of yours. Uh-oh. Cat gag. Thank you very much, Vendus. But that wasn't all. Oh no, it wasn't. Because that was the moment when the streetlights went in. Suddenly and all at once. What? Right after that, I heard flurries of footsteps and laughter. They were going farther and farther away from the scene, and yet I saw nothing at all. Oh. Are you sure? Did the CCTV catch anything? The infrareds actually managed to catch something, but the videos weren't clear at all, so I'm still investigating it. Jeez Louise, Pops. That's way spookier than what you told me in the car. But it's cool, though. Okay. I may be laughing now, but I almost pissed my pants there, you see. Well, whoever they were, they sure worked fast. Right. Anyway, Fuji, I think I want another drink. All that talking has made my throat dry. The coffee just ain't cutting it. Roger that. What would you like? Hands get me every time. Why are they funny? I don't know. You tell me. What do you suggest? A little kid called you old earlier, so you just started blasting? I'll get used to it. People are gonna call you old more and more every day you get older. I can attest. How about some tea with ginger and honey? Sounds good. Can you use the red flower stuff you have as a base? You mean hibiscus? Definitely. Okay, I'd like a red flower tea with ginger and a touch of honey. Alright, hibiscus with ginger and a touch of honey. Brew. Nah, man, I bet that would be delicious. Oh, but you mean getting called old is terrible. Tiiiiiiiime Rosella. I already gave him his lighter, so I can just go ahead and serve it. 1 piping hot Tiiiiiiime Rosella for you. Oh, what does it mean? Jahe means ginger, te means tea, and Rosella is Roselle, another name for hibiscus. I see, a legit herbal drink. Spicy, but perfect for the weather. Good call, Fuji. Delicious, yeah. I'm definitely gonna go make myself a hot beverage when we finish this evening. I'm happy to please. If that's the case, let me join in your patrol, Pops. So I'm not scared of ghosts. Real beings scare me worse. Wait a sec, kid. What do you mean by ghosts, eh? Jumping the gun a little there, ain't you? I don't know, Pops. Maybe it's even something crazier than that. This is a really serious problem, kid. Don't joke around like that. Sorry. Interesting. You know something? No, not me. But she might. Right, the tree, wasn't it? Oh yeah. What about it, miss? It's your turn to finish your thought. Not sure if this can be of any use at all, but... Officer, are you aware of the story behind that tree? Huh? I recall what you said earlier. People often leave remembrances around it. What do you mean by that, miss? Well, it's because someone passed away there. What? Allow me to explain. Got the 11 remaster? It was quite fun? Oh, I'm glad. I mentioned there was once a flea market on that street, correct? Right. They called it the Fairy Market. It was unofficially set up by the transients of the community. Transients being the government's term for unregistered citizens, including all the other uncategorizable beings at the time. Fairies were a part of that. Huh. I remember learning about it. After the war, the government made its first official attempt to sort things out. Organizing equitable classifications was thought of as one of the first steps towards civil peace. But it was oversimplified, insufficient, and not speedy enough. Was that all that before the Vindication Act? Way before that. Many who couldn't register were basically in administrative limbo. What? That's... sorry. That's as good as, like, not existing at all. Really, that's horrible. It was the main reason why the fairy market was created in the first place, to ensure transients' survival through the changing times. In more ways than one. I was looking at the little point redeems, huh? Fujiana? And if you want to spend 10k on it, but I'll warn you, it only lasts 10 minutes. The market had no real schedule before. Therefore, the start of Fairy Week would be marked by flowers strewn along the intersection, just so people would notice and come and take a look. That's kind of too low-key, you know? Because it was illegal, silly. Oh. No, that was the wrong voice. Oh. That was exactly the problem. The market ran day and night, its format unchanging. At the same time, the economy was slowly reshaping the landscape. People started to spend more, becoming reckless, while the laws were still shaky at best. And a tragic incident occurred one night. A drunk driver was speeding and went off course, striking a vendor there, and the only evidence left of the crime was that tree, standing where there was no tree before. Wait a second, what? You got 44,000 points, don't tempt us? Hey, look, they're your points. You choose how to spend them. BRB gonna relocate to my territory? Alright, see you in a bit, Ventus. Why did I never hear about it? How long ago was this? The accident occurred in 1959, but the market itself was forcefully disbanded in 1961. Happened before I was born, huh? Yeah. Oh, yeah. I remember everything now. If I had any way to pay you back, I would beg you to do Fujiana. Oh, don't tempt her. Don't tempt her. It was actually quite an infamous case, wasn't it? But due to the nature of the beings involved, most people couldn't help but, well... Huh? We're talking about the late 50s to early 60s here. Post-war media was still quite scarce. And I remember the drunk driver was also the son of a very wealthy individual. Oh. Correct. That wasn't exactly the part that made the case so infamous. It was due to the fact that no body was ever found at the crash site, as well as the vendor being a transient with no legal ID or paper trail. As a result, the court had no choice but to dismiss the case. But there was a body, wasn't it? Just not the one people might expect. You mean the tree? Right. When semi-spiritual beings like us pass on from the physical world, some may leave us specific landmarkers behind. Not all can do that, though. Us banshees don't do that. You don't? No, we simply disappear. So, if I'm getting this right, the tree couldn't be used as evidence because it wasn't classified as remains yet. The witnesses were in the same boat, no paper trail. So the driver's lawyer took advantage of those loopholes. And that's messed up. You're messed up, Pops. Wow, I'm boiling. I'll take a further look into this more, miss. But I have a question for you. Yes? You think the vandalism has anything to do with the tree removal? I don't know. I suppose it might depend on when the acts of vandalism began. Yeah, that makes sense. Well, I better get going then. It's almost time for my night shift. Okay, officer. Break a leg, Pops. I'd rather not. Stay safe. Will do. I'll keep y'all posted. Maybe once you hit 50k you'll redeem for the good of the people? Alright, that'll probably be sometime next stream. I better go as well. Got an early shift tomorrow. There's one thing I want to confirm though, if you don't mind, miss. Yes? It's about the fairies passing and how everyone ends up forgetting about them afterwards. I really thought that it was just a myth. I guess not. Unfortunately, that's why there used to be memorabilia around that tree. There were efforts by those who remembered to preserve the memory. But it wasn't enough, was it? Else we'd still have that tree. It really makes me question my memory. Are there any people I might have forgotten? Were there events I missed? It's quite scary to think about. For beings like us, being forgotten is inevitable. So, no need to feel bad about it. Is that so? Oh, I didn't catch your name, by the way. I'm Gala. Oh, I'm Lucas. Nice to meet you, sir. Well then, nice meeting you. Good luck with your future auditions, Miss Riona. Thank you. See you around. Bye, Fuji. Take care. Redeem to hydrate. Thank you. I don't have a drink with me right this second, but when this episode ends that we're playing right now, I'm gonna run downstairs and get myself something. You okay? It's getting really late. I still want to talk, but if you're tired, let me know. Welcome back, Vendors. Have you eaten? Do you want something to eat? We don't sell food here. You don't? No wonder your place is always empty. Well, just kidding, Fuji. Don't hate me, please. Oh, do you want another drink, maybe? I wouldn't mind one. Nice. What do you feel like having? Something without milk, with a fresh feeling and some brightness to it. I'm also quite partial to the blue pea tea. Oh. Okay, I'll order something for you, may I? Sure. Fuji, could you try this mix? I saw this pretty drink in a video and it looked perfect for our lady. Yeah, what is it? Blue pea tea as a base, a lot of mint, and a splash of lemon. Alright, blue pea tea, a lot of mint, splash of lemon. Get up there, pour, juice that lemon, and activate the mint. Wow, that looked awesome. Here, I didn't quite get it. Let me do that again. There we go. And place it in there. Galaxy mint tea. Galaxy. Oh my gosh. Oh. Hang on.
First off, I hope you all have wonderful days, even if they might be almost over. Second, Fuji is a nerd.
You're correct about that. I am a nerd. I'm a VTuber. You guys know I'm a nerd. But very nice sentiment there, Vendus. Thank you. But Galaxy's making me laugh here. That's an inside joke for Fly Swatter. Amazing Ultra Galaxy, baby. Serve it. Here you go, miss. Something from the man sitting right beside you. Invincible. It looks nice. Very pretty. I like it. Thank you. I'm glad you do. And wow, Fuji, it looks exactly like what I envisioned. You're a G. I'm happy you both enjoyed it. But man, that whole case earlier though, it was a lot to take in. Also, about the whole forgetting thing, that really gave me chills. Why? Don't you feel scared of just disappearing in the end? Because I do. That's why I thought I finally understood you too. I mean, the reason why you wanted to become soprano your way. The traditional way. Oh? Care to compare notes? Because I have yet to be entirely certain about that myself. Oh, huh. Now that's what you call huge pressure. For that, though, can I ask a little teeny question? Go ahead. What inspired you to go down this path? I mean, I may have an idea on why you're choosing the hard way, but why soprano in the first place? Because it's been done before. Pardon? Because there was already a banshee who did it before, so I know it's not impossible. Whoa, for real? Her part was that of a sorbet aria, and she was not very well known. What's a sorbet aria? Oh, I mean she was a secondary character. Back in early 19th century opera, sorbet arias would be sung towards the end of the second act, usually before the evening ended. Hawkers would use the time to offer their wares for the last time to the patrons, often desserts. Hence, sorbet aria. Oh, I see. Like background singing at the end of a show or something? Yes. Things are different nowadays because people are expected to listen to the end. The first time I heard her voice was on an old recording of a comedy opera. I was still very young back then. She was playing a confused maid role at the very end of the opera, wondering why and how people could act so crazy when in love. Despite her confusion, she thought she wasn't so old that she couldn't find out the reason herself. It was a funny epilogue to the opera, but hearing a banshee sing such a playful and light-hearted piece, it was truly an eye-opener for me. Oh man, I bet it was. Sadly, I couldn't find any of her other works, but it always stuck with me, nonetheless. So I left my commune and started trying on my own. It's really cool and brave of you to do so. I agree. I've never talked about this before. It's a bit embarrassing. Nah, don't be embarrassed. I think it's super cool. You're just feeling inspired to push yourself beyond what's expected of you, and wishing to leave a mark on this world. Is that what you think? Uh-huh. You're just trying to follow a path that has been traveled before. And that's not always a bad thing, especially for beings like us. You're just being careful, yet courageous. Right. Because the path that you're choosing to walk is still difficult. Regarding leaving your mark, I don't know. Oh, cat dance. No, rock. There we go. I punched my mic. Your ears aren't fluffy enough. I wish I could make them more fluffy. Oh, I lost my hand tracking. Where are they? Come back. Come back. Give me my hands. My microphone is blocking things. I can't grab my ears right now, apparently. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Ah, I tried. Why am I so nice? At least I can make fun of Kess because she bullies her chat, but I can't make fun of you. Yeah, it's just my style. I don't know. I was talking to Flyswatter about this earlier. How dare you be so wholesome? I was talking to Flyswatter about this earlier. I never thought I'd make it this far, so every day is really special for me, and everybody I meet is really special to me, so especially you guys. You don't even know who I am, and yet you want to spend all this time listening to me? How could I be anything but nice to you guys? No. I don't know. Sometimes I think I'm just a weirdo for being that way, but it seems to be working so far, so I'm gonna keep it up, and I will not start blasting chat, even when you guys are a little teasy with me. No matter what, thank you for being nice. Anytime. You don't need to thank me. It's always a pleasure to be here. Man, you guys make it easy when you say stuff like that. And you make it easy when you show up for whatever game I'm playing. Makes me know that you're really here for me. That matters. Oh, and thank you for the stretch. I don't know why my left hand's not tracking. There we go. There we go. Alright, I'm all stretched. Oh, you get the wholesome side of me, the other side is locked away while I'm here. Yeah, I don't mind. You guys can be fun in chat. Never worry about it. You can be a little playful. I can take a hit. Believe me, I've taken lots. Also, stretch and crack your back. Fantastic. Nice. Also, hey, if you're just joining in, playing a little coffee talk, I'm Fuji. In case you're new, I like to play stuff that makes me happy, and this game makes me happy. And apparently, chat really enjoys it too. So stick around, and if you're new, introduce yourself. Regarding leaving your mark, I don't know. I just feel maybe you're the same as me. Like, what's the point of being born if nobody's gonna remember us? Right, Fuji? No comment. Oh. Why do you want to be remembered so much? Well, wouldn't you? Us banshees see the end differently than most. So, care to enlighten me? I can't speak for anyone else, but in my case, I was a kid who grew up in a large family, you see. Like, humongously large. Literally couldn't count all my siblings even if I wanted to. Because they're everywhere, thanks to my dad. Oh. We weren't wealthy though, not even close. The money situation was always suffocating us for real. But sometimes Dad would drop by to give us some money. Though it wasn't even enough to cover utilities for more than a couple months. Then he'd just leave again a couple days later. Were you the eldest? Nope. But my older bros had already moved out by the time I hit high school. I was so surprised when my dad gave me the house after he died. Oh. Which is where my mom and siblings live now. Sorry to hear about your father. It's not what you're talking about, but okay. Well, tell me what you're talking about. And for the Fuji lore redeem, we'll get that when there's like a nice little break-in story. I've got some new ones that I remembered the other day, and I put them in my list. Sorry to hear about your father. No, it's fine. I mean, yeah, it was weird to receive the news of his death from an attorney. Knowing he'd passed away by himself. And how it took them a week to find out. Oh. Natural causes, by the way. So? I mean, how did he check out with absolutely no one knowing? Where were my other siblings? What happened to his ladies? It was just so crazy to me. And I guess it just kind of haunted me. Haunted how? My life growing up was filled with disappointment over him, you know? I mean, the best way possible. My disappointment actually drove me to work hard for my family. I just vilified him in my mind, like shaking my mental fist at him. Because I'm gonna do so much better than you, sir. And all that. I see. But then I received the news that he left me the house. Like, I know he had no money. That house is probably one of the only assets he had left. So, when he gave me the house in his will, all I could think about was what went through his mind exactly. The fact that he had a will at all was probably already a surprise for you. Exactly. What am I supposed to think of that? What am I supposed to think of him? And does it even matter anymore? When he's already long gone. Anyway, so my older brothers came back, right? They wanted me to sell the house and divide the earnings. Wanting a slice of the inheritance pie, huh? You didn't do that, right? Heck no. That's why I left it for LA. So if they really wanted me to sell the house, they'd have to chase after me. Good call. Thankfully, my younger siblings and I are pretty tight. We're a good team. That's a relief. That was also why I needed money fast. I needed to send money to help out with my family's bills. And of course, so I could stay alive as well. That was why I ended up having to join the production house. The production house. The production house? Yeah, it was like a bunch of content creators getting together to make videos every day. I was young and naive too, you know. Because it was my first time venturing into another state completely alone, after all. So I didn't know any better. How predatory things could be. Man, this isn't even going to be an entertaining story. If you're uncomfortable, you don't have to talk about it. No. It's not that. I just really didn't like that production house. But I needed the money. Someone told me there was someone there someone there saw my vlogs and invited me in. And as one of the youngest there, I tried to get along with everyone. Well, you see, we're all creators in the entertainment industry, right? Which means we all had huge egos. So naturally there was somewhat of a hierarchy of sorts. Trying to be all-round helpful turned me into the butt of the joke all the time. That didn't discourage me at all that much, by the way. I mean, I also learned a lot there, not gonna lie, still. But what ended up destroying my willpower was actually something real close, you know? Myself. What do you mean by that? Well, in a house where everyone wants to be the main character, each of us would need a solid, distinct persona, yeah? Eventually, I was assigned one, too. Assigned. Which was supposed to be a good thing, but they wanted me to be the worst version of what I am, essentially. With heavy emphasis on what. I had a lot of nicknames, too, like, hey, you baby goat. What are you up to now, sadder boy? Here comes the party goatee. Mr. Excess. Ahem, you gonna go fishing again tonight, or what? Fishing? Let's go out and try to hit on people. And we weren't allowed to come home unless we failed spectacularly or scored. Oh. I always tried to be the punchline, though. Because there were always more views when something ended badly. But it was still the worst because I really had to act it all out, you know? Bothering people for pretend dates to be sort of a dumb jerk just for jokes. Just so it all looked fun for the camera. Even if scripted, I never really liked doing it, honestly. Because in the end, all of it just reminded myself of my dad, you know? I kept thinking, does the apple never fall far from the tree after all? So yeah, the whole thing just really sucked. You had it difficult. Yeah. Well, long story short, being tokenized sucked. The end. No disagreement there. Sorry. I swear that wasn't what I wanted to talk to you about. It's fine. I actually learned a lot this evening. I just don't want to take up more of your time. So, can I just ask you a direct question? Sure. Great. Would you be interested in guest starring on my new show? I realized I was being dumb the day we first met. Kinda forced my thoughts on you and was being a general smartass. I undermined your straightforward efforts. But I was jealous of your solid resolve. Since everything I did was anything but. But you succeeded eventually, didn't you? And you worked hard for it. Yeah, I almost ended up losing sight of why I'd been doing all this in the first place. I went with the flow and made excuses a lot, all just to justify the gain. But to what end? That's why I've been trying to put together a talent showcase for those who need extra exposure. It's gonna be a small production thing. It'll be paid, I swear. And not with exposure either. But it won't be much at first, because I don't have that much money ready to use at the moment, so... Wait. This is a bit sudden, don't you think? No pressure, though. How does the show work? Well, I'm not 100% sure the shape of it yet. But ideally, I'll have like an interview at first, and then I'll record your singing. I'll bring all the gear. It'll also be doing all the editing and stuff. It's going to take a bit of time since I still have my main show to do. But I did start my vlogging journey on my own too. So I can bet you the result will still be quality. Your show will tank if I'm the first guest. You realize that, right? If it does, then it doesn't deserve to exist. I don't care about the haters, but you do. That's why I won't push you. Got your money up, not your funny up? Yeah, big time. I'm flattered, but no thank you. Okay. Thanks for considering me, though. Thanks for giving it a thought. Looks like I have to go. Okay. It's nothing to do with what you said, okay? Just bad timing. Yes, I get it. Cool. I hope we can meet again like this. If you want to. Maybe. I'll take it. Thanks for your time too, Fuji. Sorry if I bored you, eh? No, truly, it was my pleasure. Cool. Oh, okay, I'll really have to go. See you around? Safe trip. Alrighty. See you, Fuji. Come again soon. I think tonight was the most I've talked in the past 2 years. And I'm quite glad to hear it. Thank you, Fuji. For what? For being such a good host. I know I'm not the easiest being to get along with. It's always a pleasure to have you and everyone around. Oh, that's supposed to be my line, sorry. It's always a pleasure to have you and everyone around. Tonight's your last night in your own bed till late July. Oh man, I'm sorry. I'll be taking my leave. I feel like I have a lot to do. Rethink. But I'll see you again soon. And we'll be waiting. Always. Safe trip, Miss Rihanna. Have a good night. Phew. I think I'm done for the night. I hope everything will work out for everyone. Traditional Nigerian drink with an invigorating ginger kick supported by cloves and pineapple. Zobo. Interesting. Alright. Wednesday, September 27th, 2023 is going to be where we end for the evening. Oh my gosh, I just saw the viewer count update. I'm so sorry if you're tuning in right now, especially if you're new. I'm kind of signing off for the evening at this point. But I just want to say thank you to everyone who stopped in for the evening. It's been so nice having you guys around. It's been so nice to play Coffee Talk again. It's just so wholesome and relaxing, and it's been a great way to wrap up my weekend. And for all of you guys who it's, you know, late at night in your time zone already, thank you so much for having me be pretty much the end of your weekend. Especially you, Rinsler. It's your very last night in your own bed for months, and you're spending it relaxing with my stream. That's pretty cool. Wonder what the operating cost of the coffee shop is? I can't imagine. We don't sell much, but we also don't really use much. Who knows? Cute episode? I think so too. Your supply of water in your territory needs to grow? Huh, interesting. It's always nice for a chill stream. Good lurk? Yeah, exactly. It's a great game. Late. It's only 11 for me. Yeah, it's only 11 for me too, but I've got a job tomorrow and I'm making resolve that I'm going to start running again in the mornings. Also, my hands are not tracking properly. But yeah, I'm going to start running again in the morning, so I got to get to bed kind of soon. I'm going to go have a little hot drink before I go to bed, though, because this game really makes me want to. I mean to tune in more, but you do a lot of video editing. Hey, don't worry about it, dude. You can tune in as often or as little as you like. I'm just happy to know that you enjoy hanging out with me. We got 2 people watching on 1 account. Just know we're always here to support. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, and the Fuji lore. Yes, I can't let that get away from me. So we'll wrap the night with a little bit of Fuji lore. And yeah, I'm probably going to have I'm going to make the milk drink that we made. End my evening with a little warm milk with cinnamon and ginger by the sounds of it. All right, Fuji lore to end the night. Gotta find my list. Got some toasted coconut and almond bark tea today. Quite nice. That sounds fantastic. I wish I could get my hands on that. All right, got my list up here on my phone. It's not an evening tea though. Oh, okay. All right. Got a bottle of water. Nice. Bottle of water. All right. So we talked about earlier. I was saying I never thought I'd make it here, and that's why I'm so nice all the time. At least part of it. Because it's easy to be nice when every day feels like an extra day. Oh, Mudang side-eye. Alright. So here's a story of the first moment that I think I got it in my head that I probably wouldn't make it that long. It's not that interesting of a story looking back on it in hindsight. Pretty typical thing, but I don't know. It's pretty interesting. Oh, we have a cat dance first. Drop it to the floor. Drop it to the floor. Then we now drop. Alright, cool. So Fuji lore. First time that I kind of considered I might not make it that far. I was at a friend's birthday party when I was in elementary school. I think it was like 2nd or 3rd grade. That's the wrong number of fingers. 2nd or 3rd grade. And he had one of those bouncy castles that also had like an inflatable slide down the side of it, like a water slide. So I went off of it and then like went down it, got out, and then just laid in the grass underneath it. Oh my, indeed. I was just laying in the grass, just like, I don't know, such a typical childhood moment, right? You just kind of, you're having a great time. You get a chance to lay down for a second, catch your breath, you know, laying in warm grass on a nice summer day or like a spring day. It was beautiful outside. I was having a blast at my friend's birthday party and just enjoying it. And then I remember hearing a kid come down the slide. And I remember seeing, like, hearing him coming down, and it was louder than usual. Like something was happening. I don't know what happened, but he went straight over the little pit of water where you would normally fall into, flew off the slide, and landed directly on my, like, my chest and neck and face area. And I was instantly out. Gone. Like, I saw him for a second, and then it was just darkness. There was no pain, like, nothing. So, you know, looking back on it, I got knocked out. But I don't know, as such a young kid, it was kind of a crazy thing to get knocked out like that. Grass, what is this, grass? Yeah, exactly. VTuber now, I never touch grass. Couldn't be me. No, but, yeah, I was just knocked out cold. And, cold's the right word, because that's all I remember, really. I remember it being this really dark purple color, and I remember being kind of cold. But then I felt, like, movement. I could, like, vaguely hear something. And I came back to, and I opened up my eyes, and every single kid in the party and the parents, like the one parent that was there watching us all, was like hovering over me, and the parent had their hands on me, like shaking me, trying to get me to wake up. And it was just crazy. Like I just woke up and I didn't feel great, but I didn't feel like super hurt. Yeah, if you were that parent, I'd be scared too. And they just like helped me up and took me over to a little table and got me like water and a little snack and just like made sure I was okay. And I ended up being totally fine. But the weird thing was, and now I'm so far removed from it that I honestly can't really recollect this all that clearly, but I remember feeling like I lost a lot of memory that day. And all growing up, from then on out, whenever I would try to think back to when I was younger, all the details felt way less clear before that. So I don't know. I don't know if everyone just loses everything from their childhood, but I can remember being a bit older, like middle school or early high school, and people would talk about stuff that they could remember from being little kids, and I just didn't really have much anymore ever since that day. So that was kind of the first day where I was like, when I was little, when it happened, it was like, oh crap, I'm not invincible. But then, yeah, that was the other weird thing about it, is just as my childhood went on, I felt like I was missing all these memories. And I think that played into just, I don't know, changed my perspective on life, because, yeah, if I being a little bit beyond a little kid is all I've ever really known. It kind of feels like. I don't know how to put it. I don't know how to put what that made me feel. But there you go. There's your Fuji lore for the day. I got knocked out cold as a kid. I think I lost basically like all of my episodic memory at that point, because I felt like after that day I could only remember the very most important things that had happened before it. I had no more like little mundane memories anymore. And I don't know. Nowadays, I just really enjoy the mundane, and I still seem to forget the everyday kind of stuff. I forget the big stuff still. But moment to moment, it's easy to enjoy it all. And I can tell you guys, I really enjoy hanging out here. You miss being a kid, Vendus? Yeah, I miss parts of it, but I gotta say, where I'm at right now, I really love it. You understand that? When something happens, we tend to forget things. I completely don't remember 3rd grade, but I remember before and after. I wonder what had happened to lock that way. Yeah, I would say that, like, other than the absolute very most important things, which I'm sure most of those I actually just got told stories about, and that's what helped me remember them. Other than that, I have basically nothing from my childhood. I don't know. Well, I say childhood. I was still a kid at that point. I can remember like 5th grade, 4th grade kind of stuff. But whatever age that was, nothing before it. I don't know. Still haven't used the pair of blankets my grandmother gave me when I was 5. I love them. That's fantastic. I don't care what people say about, you know, hanging on to memorabilia from when you're a kid. There's something to be said for sentimental value. And I will tell you, the stuff I'm sentimental about, I'm holding on to until it disintegrates. Got put back on default settings, yeah. Smack my head into a counter, I realized counters are hard. That was how I learned that pans were hot. I grabbed one. What? Thank you very much for deleting that bot, by the way. Alright. You guys have heard enough of me blithering on about all my emotions or whatever. I just want to say, oh, you have a clay medal you made in 2nd grade? That's cool that you're still hanging on to it. Very ugly, but hey, it's from your early childhood. Hang on to it. You'll thank your future self will thank yourself today. Artifacts are something to hold close. I don't have much due to a fire, but it's worth every moment. Exactly. Alright, guys. Thank you so much for hanging with me this evening. I'm winding down, finally getting tired, and I'm very much looking forward to the everyday that I have coming up this week. And the special stuff this week. You have medals? Very cool. For now, though, one more thank you for tuning in. Especially for those who are back for the first time in a while. Glad to see you here. I can't wait to see you in the next one. Please take care of yourselves. Good night, Flyswatter. Good night, Vendus. Take care of yourselves. Look for the happiness in the little moments. And make the most of your everyday. I'll see you guys next time. Good night. Oh, and don't worry. I won't stay up too late. Take care, guys. I'll see you around.